Hello, everybody, and welcome to GeoGuessr with Strangelands. We have Matt in the hat.
Hello.
And Talkus in the hat.
Rejoice!
I am Fixer in the hat, and how's everybody doing today?
Going a little crazy from all this mercury poisoning.
Hat.
Well, that sounds like fun. How are you getting mercury poisoning?
Making hats.
Oh, funny. Well, I mean, at least you're not dying in Flint from gunshot wounds.
Yeah.
What?
Two people have died that have been involved in the Flint water crisis this past week. One of them
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Just laugh, Talkus, just laugh. Anyways, so this was an interesting week in our GeoGuessr seeds here. Some gentleman by the name of Frips got a score of 24,867. 4 of his scores were perfect scores, perfect 5,000s. So I'm not sure what's going on there, Mr. Frips. If you would like to speak up and discuss your geographical knowledge, we would certainly be interested, because that is a score that we have never ever seen on a 2-minute timer.
Although it should be noted that he didn't actually post a score anywhere, so it's possible that
Right.
It's possible there's some completely innocent explanation for it all. Play Frips advocate here.
So yeah, this is we're going off we get to see the results now with the updates to GeoGuessr. So we're not just going off the posts in the subreddit. We do get to see everybody's scores. Yes, somebody got a near perfect score of 24,867. Anyways. Other than that, the next highest score was somebody posting by the name of Fixer, and it was not me. I don't know who that is, and they got a pretty ridiculous score of 24,089.
At youtube.com/FixerTV.
Outside of that, some gentleman by the name of H2O Bear NC, I guess. I don't know. Is that a North Carolina bear, Matt?
I think it's Water Bear is probably what he wants there, but yeah.
Water Bear, North Carolina? What is the NC then?
North Carolina. That's my coworker.
Who would live in North Carolina?
Fewer and fewer people every day.
Yay! They flock to Indianapolis, the greatest and brightest minds, swarming to our cultural metropolis in the midst of the golden sea of corn.
Okay then. Anyways, after the Tar Heel of 20,939, who he, by the way, beat Mr. Bearded Bread and Jumper Jack and a few other regulars. Mr. Bearded Bread himself has 19,021. He's been dropping a little bit in the past few weeks. Which is strange, because this seems like a relatively easy challenge considering all the good scores that we had.
Calling him out, shaming him. Get better again, Mr. Bearded Bread.
And guess who came in last? Ooh!
I don't know why Tulkus thinks I have an obsession with winning, because I came in absolute last for this seed.
Yeah. That's the thing. You're always just so focused. Your ambition. You're like Julius Caesar, and I'm like Brutus. Et tu, Brute? Then fall.
Stab me in the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think it was I stabbed you in the front, though. Wasn't that the thing? Because, he saw me stabbing. And then he was like, hey,
he physically stabbed in the front, but metaphorically stabbed him in the back.
Wow, aren't you Mr. Pedantic?
He was a TF2 spy.
Who? What? Okay.
I never was really on your side.
Aww.
I don't know. Matt would get the reference.
Da.
Exactly. So, time to crown a new weekly champion. I love this craziness going at the top of the boards here. So let's see if we can have it go on for another week. As usual, the seed will be in the description below. Go ahead and click on it, play along, share your scores in the comments or in the GeoGuessr subreddit, etc., etc. Is everybody ready?
I would wager that this is our longest intro ever.
5 minutes and change, yeah. But I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Aha! Hello. Where are we? Where's the sun? Sun is to the north. So this is feeling like perhaps South Africa? Perhaps, maybe? I don't know. The dirt doesn't feel dark enough, and they're driving on the right. I have no idea where we're at. I am totally stumped already. It's a Mercedes. Can't get a good spot on the plate. I have no idea where this is. We got a little over a minute left. So we're driving on the right, south of the equator. Most likely south of the equator. Not guaranteed. Alright, here's a sign. Santa Rosa. Alright, so we're in South America somewhere. Where is... I've got a loud-ass plane going over my house. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Where is Santa Rosa? I don't know. Is that a 1? Is that like a highway 1? Is that what that is? I don't know. Now my stomach's growling. You know what? When the time that we play GeoGuessr, it's 10 a.m. on a Sunday, and it's usually before I've had any kind of food. I don't know, but look at this. I can't go backwards now. Isn't that strange? 14. We're in Brazil, I would assume. Somewhere South America. I just don't know where Santa Rosa is. I'll go with southern Brazil. Holy cow. Apparently, why are there 3 dots?
It's all 3 of us.
No, because I'm yellow. There's 3 blue dots.
Oh, you have 3 blue dots? Mm.
I'm guessing maybe Verta's playing. So, anyways, apparently nobody looked at the sun, which was way to the north. Anyways, if you drive down the road far enough, there was a sign for Santa Rosa and a few other cities that were obviously either Spanish or Portuguese. I don't know. Anyways, I guessed in southern Brazil, got 1243. That seems like a pretty low score, considering how close I am. Anyways, how'd you do, Matt?
I did not look up at the sun, and basically everything else was more or less useless. Kind of Mexico-Texas border for 18 points.
Takis.
Yeah, that sun thing is beyond me. I had the 4th I thought I was like Mexico, but I was incorrect, clearly. I really should have guessed Argentina, though, because it didn't have a Mexico feel, it didn't have a Brazil feel, but then still had like a large fancy pants there. I don't know. 22 points.
Alrighty, and I'm guessing Verta's probably the other one. Makes sense.
She got 10
Anyways.
points.
I choose a dark answer, Movement. Yeah.
Yes. And round 2, you guys ready?
Yep.
Affirmative.
3, 2, 1, go. Well, that puts me pretty good in the lead. What an awful guess. We totally botched that one. Was that a bird up there? What was that? Alright, so we're driving on the right side. Where's the sun here? Sun, again, is to the north, like straight dead north. This road, on the other hand, is not to the north. So we are, once again, in South America, most likely. Calabaza, Zapalo y Calabaza. So that feels like Spanish to me. Let's get a tentative guess down in southern Brazil. It seems like, as of late, that there have been more and more drops in Argentina and Peru and Chile, Colombia. I'm looking for any kind of country name. I don't see it. Senasa. Okay. Porto Alegre. We'll go there. Well, you know what? Let's go back down to Argentina. Let's go right here. Again, it doesn't have... Well, it feels awfully dry, doesn't it? Got 30 seconds left. would be nice to get us a sign. We get some slow vehicles coming up here. Oh, well, I don't know what happened there. Dow Agrosciences. 8 seconds. I don't think I'm going to get any additional information that's going to help me out here. Nice hitchhiker. Yeah. Oh, someone got Europe in there. Well, again, the sun was to the north. It looked very dry. It looked a lot like the previous one we have, which makes sense because it is right. It's not too far from it at all. Anyways, I guessed in Uruguay, and it got 2662. How'd you do, Matt?
Northern Brazil, 500.
Talkus.
So I saw a URL on the side of the bus, domain name thingy, and it was like .com something something, and I managed to stare at it for a very long time trying to make it out, and I ended up convincing myself that it was a .cz, and evidently it was not a .cz, and so I got 2 points.
Nice. So Verta, I'm guessing, also got mid Brazil there.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, Weirton.
Next round, you guys ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. Well, there you go. I am building up a nice lead myself. Let's go for the sun again here. The sun is directly south. It's feeling a lot like the U.S. Northern U.S. or Canada. Let's see if we can get ourselves a sign. Let's get a tentative guess in a place like Saskatchewan. I might turn around and go back. I can't move. Alright, so what was that? 283 SUD. I don't know what SUD is. 283. That does not feel like it's US. So I'm going back and I'm going the other way. 283. I don't know. That didn't feel like Canada either, did it? Alright, that's English. Kilometer. Alright, so Canada is feeling better now. 30 seconds. Huh. I mean, this could be Europe. Oh. Talon. There's a blue sign. D. St. Fabian. Is that French? I'm guessing that's French. Let's move ourselves over to Quebec, maybe. Here we go. That was a good move. Okay, so we have some cold weather trees there. We have kilometers on the road signs. My original guess was in Saskatchewan until I came across a sign that was in French. So I guessed outside of Quebec City and got 4222. How did you do, Matt?
I did not make it far down enough that road to see kilometers. I ended up finding a sign that said maximum 50, like as we ran out of time, and that would have been my only hint that it was Canada. And I put it in Washington because cold weather trees. 376 points.
Talkus.
So I saw a sign saying regional park of the Appalachians in French. So I wasn't sure if the Appalachians went into Canada because I thought that they were I know the Rockies do, but I didn't know that the Appalachians were like went anywhere near that far north, but evidently they do. I just sort of assumed that it was maybe like some European transplant colony. I living isolated in the mountains, put up some like French signs because that's what Easterlings do. Am I right, Matt? Yeah, 2220, alas.
Like the village. Anyways, looks like we're, I guess, in Saskatchewan. You guys ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. Again, I have maintained my lead, so I am quite happy with that. Let's go for the sun again. The sun has been very helpful this session. Sun's to the south. Awkwardly to the south. Alright, this does not... I mean... Again, we got cold weather trees. This feels a little bit more like Europe. Oh, this is a dead end. Pardon me. This feels more like Europe than it does US. But it could be US. I mean, it could... I don't know. Let's go with Europe, however, to start. Let's go with someplace like... Poland? So I guess I have to go up this road here. If I can get out of here and get some kind of sign. This is nice here. Yeah, this looks definitely like a European area. That was looked like an EU. Manderfeld Bullingen. Let's move over to Germany. Adler. Holzheim. Yeah, feels a lot like Germany. Here we go. This might help. So Manderfeld, St. Vith Schomburg. Who knows? Let's guess in the middle of Germany. Hedge our bets. Time's up. Let's see. Well, if you went one way, you hit a dead end. You go the other way, if you get down far enough, you get out of whatever the hell that is. And there was some signs that looked an awful lot like German. I guessed middle of Germany, got 4,029. How'd you do, Matt?
I was dead set on Scotland until, like, with 5 seconds left, I found a sign with some German on it. Middle of Germany, 4,043.
Talkus.
I saw the Belgian flag, and I was going to guess Belgium anyway, because, I mean, we don't really have German guesses ever. So it had to be Belgium, basically. But yeah, 5403. 4503, rather. Not 5403. That would be very strange.
And it looks like Bertha had the same idea as you, Matt. She's guessed in Scotland.
Yeah.
All right. Next time, you guys ready?
Yep.
Scotland, buddies.
3, 2, 1, go. All right. I have maintained my lead. We are driving on the right. Let's grab that sun, which is to the south. This is feeling an awful lot like Russia. And I would be right in assuming that. Alright, so we're on a road heading east-west. And... oh, good God. So, let's go with this road here. On the way to Kazan, between Kazan and Moscow. Fantastic. So we got a minute to figure out where exactly we are at. So I don't know. It's such a pain because you see a sign like that and it's like, do I spend time looking at this? Is it going to be a waste of time? It looks like a B is a V in Russian. And I don't know what an H is, or at least a capital H. I don't think it's an H. It's an N. So it's VN? Great job, Russia. All right, so let's look for a city that begins with V. That at least is somewhat helpful. And again, this might not even be Russia, but... 17 seconds. Vladimir. I think I'm leaving my guess halfway between, or somewhat halfway between Moscow and Kazan. Oh boy, that's way up there. Alright, so, you go down the road a little bit, you see some Russian, pretty hard to figure out exactly where we're at. I'm looking at the city name, and I don't think that was what was on the sign, so I don't know what the hell that sign was for. Anyway, I guess between Moscow and Kazan, and got 2132. How'd you do, Matt?
I guessed off the border of Ukraine into Russia. I got 1909. I guessed Russia purely because of the gasoline prices.
And Talkus.
I figured I needed to take a bit of a gamble to win, and I gambled poorly. 1658.
Where did you gamble?
Near Ukraine.
I don't think we've ever had one in this area of Russia up here by Finland.
No, I guess not.
I think that's a first. I think we've had one fairly close to St. Petersburg, but I don't think we've had one up here.
I guess the Finn guessed in Bulgaria. Think that you could recognize her beloved homeland, or near it, or something.
Anyways, that looks like the end of it. Let's look at our scores. I got 14,288. How did you do, Matt?
Oh, just 6,846.
Lovely. Talkus.
You know what they say? If you beat HatMac Games and you've done enough to earn your then you, I don't know, 8405. And we actually got 5659. So I guess
playing golf. I don't know about you guys.
Holy cow. Well, anyways, I'm sure I'm going to get destroyed by Faux Fixer, Frips, and Mr. Bearded Bread, and probably Jumper Jack, and everybody else.
Our retinue has the weirdest of names.
Yep. So if you played along, make sure you share your scores, and Mr. Frips, if you're watching this, speak up. We'd like to see how'd you get so good at GeoGuessr. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.